want to get an idea where the deer are coming out into the fields.
Hey,
I need you to get on your phone, look up the weather. Is it about to rain a little bit, or I got a little bit of time?
right now, I think evening hunts are the way to go.
Work that scrape, run it all the way in, and I smashed it.
So they're going there. They're going to that clover field.
Yep.
Every
They
night.
went in there last night, and they must have winded my buddy Don, who was in the stand. They left.
Well, what are we doing?
I don't know. Let me think I'm right back.
All right, call me back.
All right, bye.
Bye.
It's raining out. We got in late. Scared 3 deer out of the field. Ben's in a bad mood. Doesn't want to talk to the camera. I'm in a bad mood. Let's see what happens. Not a shooter. Another little one. Little buck.
Well, so as you know, earlier this year, right in the beginning of the year, I did an episode on finding a killing tree. And it's not an easy process to just know which tree is going to be that tree that produces year after year and get you that, shot at that big buck. I thought I had it picked out in a little travel corridor that goes through right past the cornfield. One cornfield got taken off early, the other one's still standing. The winter wheat is planted now in the field that was taken off, and the deer are really feeding in that field. So I changed my plan, decided to hunt the other side of the field as opposed to the west side. I'm hunting the east side of the field. Helps out with wind a little bit. It doesn't have to be a wind out of the north for me to hunt that. It's a little more doable as long as the wind's not out of the east. Tuesday night I was able to get in there for the first time, and I'll tell you what, I was pretty impressed.
Well, I just got in the stand. Came to this tree tonight. This is, I call it the observation stand. Just because you can see all the fields, I want to get an idea where the deer are trail cam down here. The other night, I had some deer across the field right here. When I came in here, I busted 3 deer out of the field. They're across about 30 yards in front of me. So this is a good spot. I could get a shot at deer here. Came here, because like I said, I'm getting in late. It's right on the fields. Deer shouldn't get here until just before dark. Those deer are already out here, probably because it's raining. Got a standing corn right down there. This is some winter wheat. Let's see what happens. Got turkeys out here everywhere. Got a flock right here. Another flock up in this top cut cornfield. Turkeys are coming down. Let's see if they cross close enough. Turkey season is open. Alright, those turkeys are coming right up here. Shot I missed. I grazed the top of its back. It had a beard. I couldn't tell what it was though. It was either a bearded hen or a jake. Got deer coming out of the corn. Got a buck chasing some does. Man. Well, hang on. There's still more deer up there. Holy cow, they're everywhere. I don't even know how many deer there were. They're everywhere. Smaller buck was in the back, chasing a huge group of does. I'm pretty sure I nailed her. I think I shot her for 35. She was. Shot her for 35. She was 32. And it looked. I'm pretty sure I nailed her. She did a lot of crashing down through there. And you know what? I don't know. It's getting so dark with these wet leaves. I'm gonna make a phone call here and see if there's anything on the radar. Because if it's about to rain, I gotta get down now and go after her. Yeah, see if it's gonna rain in like a half hour. I just shot a doe, but I gotta know if I gotta get down track her now. Alright, I looked at the head on video. I'm confident enough to get down and start tracking. Man. Alright, well, we're down here, we got her. Cool thing was she only ran about 30 yards. The not cool thing was she rolled all the way down this very steep embankment.
So we had quite a hike to get in here. We got quite a hike out of here. But it's worth it. Got a very nice doe here. Got a good shot on her. Made up for the shots I took at the turkeys. Great day. Dad's seen bucks moving today. I seen a couple bucks. A lot of deer out everywhere. These rainy, misty days always seem to be really good. Chasing's starting to set in a little bit. You know, so it just goes to show you, even if you can only get in your tree stand with an hour and a half left of light, it's worth doing it. You can always see deer. Well, I just spent about an hour trying to find that turkey. All I found was a couple of feathers. Followed down to where they usually roost. Couldn't find nothing. Obviously last night there was no blood trail or nothing because it was pouring rain, but that's a bummer. But when I did watch the video, it looks like I might have sent it right through its tail feathers, because it was walking, and I guess I didn't really accommodate for that enough. And I shot, and it was far back, and there was no blood on the arrow. A feather sticking to the arrow was it, and slow down the video, it kind of looks like it went through its tail feathers. So I'm hoping the turkey's fine. So there I am, you know, that's in my observation tree, and I get a kill, which is just a bonus. Sat in the tree last night. Again, deer everywhere, deer coming up past me. Seen a nice buck on a couple of doe. It was too dark to get on camera. Obviously too dark to shoot at that point, but it's really close. I think I'm zeroing in on a spot right there on that embankment and that fence line where I'm going to be able to catch a big buck crossing there, especially in this next coming week. The deer, they're starting to chase now. Last night that buck was chasing. I have had a number of hunters tell me they've seen bucks chasing. This morning, a little 4-point cruise through at 9:30. I mean, they're starting to get to where they're going to be chasing and in that seeking phase, and that's just going to make it even better and help you find these spots more of where you need to be to kill buck.
Good evening, it is October 10th here in North Missouri, and as you just saw, I shot a doe about 20 yards away. I'm hunting some timber just on the edge of a pasture area. They like to go out and feed right before dark, and it's kind of funny, I just got the camera set up and saw her milling through, and she was headed right for that pasture, and she walked about 20 yards, and I was able to put the hammer down. It was just all beautiful, and God bless, and thanks for watching.
Travis, he's managed to get onto a nice 9-point. Kind of has him starting to get him figured out, but the problem was there's no tree stand, no climbable trees in the area where he thinks he needs to be to get a shot at this buck, and it might not work out till late season because he's hanging out in a cornfield that's standing, and it's going to be standing all year. It's going to be there for the deer. He's went and put a ground blind up. He's got numerous trail cam pictures of this buck hanging around in the area. Calls him the backyard buck. It's basically literally 100 yards from his house that this deer hangs out, and he's just living in this goldenrod and this creek bottom and coming out to the cornfield. And so he's improvised, put up a ground blind. He's hunted it a couple times, but he hasn't gotten any daytime pictures of this buck. But like I said, this coming week, all that's going to change. You're going to start seeing these bucks out there in the daytime that you haven't been able to see out in the daytime yet. So hopefully we can get a buck on the ground here in this next week. We fill a lot of doe tags, which is great. You know, we try to get those out of the way early, either early or late. I like to, if I'm going to fill doe tag, I want to do it in the first couple weeks of the season or the last couple weeks of the season. Everything else in between, you want to be paying attention for bucks. You don't want to be messing up a hunt by shooting a doe. But I'm Brian Madison with DeerHunterFan.com TV. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. DeerHunterFan.com TV is sponsored by 12 Point Property Management, Insane Archery, Timberland Realty, participating with Cabela's Trophy Properties, Outback Archery, FS Growmark, HuntingWNY.com, Sinclairville Superette and Hunters Cafe, Bruin Outfitters, and Deer Run Cabin Rentals.